This is the location of the stomach. It is slightly towards the left side of the body, and it receives the opening of the esophagus on the anterior side, that means from the front end, and the opening of the duodenum is at the back end. Esophagus inverts the diaphragm. This is the diaphragm. It inverts the diaphragm and opens in the stomach. It is located in the abdomen of the body. The stomach is a highly elastic muscular bag. The wall is thick and it secretes the gastric juice. The gastric juice is slightly acidic in nature because it contains hydrochloric acid. So, the gastric juice contains hydrochloric acid. It also contains the protein digesting enzymes. Also, it contains mucus along with some salts. So, what is the function of the stomach? It contains two kinds of enzymes. Means the gastric juice contains, first is the enzyme known as pepsinogen. Another enzyme is known as prorenin. These enzymes are associated with the stomach, but they are present in inactive state. So, to activate these enzymes, hydrochloric acid plays the major role. So, what is the function of hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid activates pepsinogen into pepsin. Like that, hydrochloric acid activates prorenin into renin. So, pepsin and renin, these are active forms of the protein digesting enzymes. Let us see what the role of pepsin and renin. So, pepsin in its active state, it can act upon the protein. So, what happens to protein? Protein is converted to peptides in presence of the enzyme pepsin. That means protein is digested to the smaller structure that is known as peptides. So, what happens to the other enzyme? Casein is converted to paracasein in presence of the enzyme renin. This is called as curdling of milk. This is the reason the elder people, those who cannot digest the milk but they can digest curd. So, it is the milk protein, casein is the milk protein, whereas paracasein that is form which is the insoluble form of the protein, but here the protein is present in the form of the soluble form. So, casein is converted to paracasein in presence of the enzyme renin. After digestion in the stomach, the food which remains there for 2 to 3 hours, then the food is partially digested and that enters into the small intestine, and the semi digested food is known as chyme. So, what happens to chyme when it enters into the small intestine? Let us discuss about the small intestine. Small intestine consists of 3 important parts. First part is duodenum, second part is jejunum, and third part is ileum. Look at the diagram. This is the duodenum which arises from the stomach, and the opening is guarded by the pyloric sphincter. Then duodenum, after duodenum, the next part is jejunum, and the last part is ileum. So, food which is transported from the stomach first enters into the duodenum, then jejunum, and finally reaches the ileum. So, what is the structural adaptation in case of ileum? Let us draw that and let us discuss. The wall of the small intestine, particularly the ileum, that is lined with finger-like projections. How is the structure? This is the diagram of a single villus. Where is the structure located? If we analyze the part of the ileum, the inner lining of the ileum consists of a number of finger-like projections. These are called as villi. So, singular form is villus and plural form is villi. Diagram of villi. So, this diagram shows one structure, that is one villus is explained here. The outer layer of the villus is surrounded by one layer of epithelial cells. At the center is present the lymph vessel, which is known as lacteal. This is called lacteal. The artery which enters into the villus that communicates with the vein. Follow the arrow mark. Entry of the blood through artery and exit of the blood through vein. Both the arteries and the veins are communicated through the capillaries. This vein, which arises from the villus, that is known as hepatic portal vein. Hepatic portal vein, the name indicates this vein arises from the small intestine, because this is the reason, this is the diagram of one villus. So, the vein which arises from the small intestine and that ends in the liver. That means from the ileum, you can see the diagram from the ileum up to the liver. So, the blood vessel, this is the liver. So, from the ileum to the liver, the blood vessel that communicates, which is known as hepatic portal vein, and it transports all the nutrients like glucose and amino acids. And what happens to the lacteal? Because lacteal is nothing but a lymph vessel, and this lymph helps in the transportation of fatty acids and glycerol. So, let us label the parts. Already I have explained. Number 1, epithelial cell. 2 number is the vein. 3 number is the artery. 4 number the capillaries. 5 number is the lacteal, and other parts we have already labeled. So, what is the importance of the presence of the villus? The ileum is lined with the villi to increase the surface area, so that more the surface area, more the process of absorption, because ileum is the last part of the small intestine where digestion is completed and absorption is started.